So for this week's video, I will be discussing if you are washing your hair too much or too little. Hi everybody, welcome back. I am Kayla and this is Locks with Kayla. If you like this video, click like below in the description. And if you love my channel, hit subscribe. It's free and it helps support a Black woman in her Black-owned business. Now, I'm going to go into ways that you can tell if you're doing one or the other, but the telltale signs are very similar, so you'll have to use with your own judgment how often you've been washing your hair versus what the recommended rate is. So just to throw it out there so we have a baseline, the recommended amount of time that you should extend before washing your hair is between 5 and 7 days. Some people wait 2 weeks to wash their hair. That is subjective, but once again, I'm just going to throw out a few different ways that you can tell if you've been washing too much or too little. So here we go. I am currently rocking my Move Kite feathered earrings and my rose quartz wire wrapped ring from Blues Traveling Jewels. I also have on her chakra selenite wand that is gorgeous and just gives you all the balance that you may be feeling like you're missing right now with everything going on in the world. I also am rocking my beautiful turban from Lulu's African Print. The shipping was so fast. These patterns are amazing and these are special because they come custom made to fit your head and you just wrap it really simply. So I'm gonna actually link that website in my description for all my locked kings and queens. These are essential, especially in the summertime. If you have long hair like me and you don't feel like doing your hair constantly, these are now my go-to. I'm going to start with washing the hair too much. Now, one of the first signs that will appear if you're washing too much is that your hair will look grayish or whitish tinted. Either way, it'll pretty much look ashy, for lack of better words. If you want to know how to moisturize your locks without leaving buildup, watch this video here. Another telltale sign of you overwashing your locks may be that if you're typically not tender-headed and your retightens start to feel painful, this might be a sign that your hair is deprived of moisture and or that you are washing your locks too much. And the last but not least, of course, sign that you may be washing your locks too much is if your locks start to feel brittle. If you are combing through with your fingers and you hear a lot of popping and the popping is louder than what you've heard in the past, and or if you feel your hair and it feels wiry or like copper, these are definite signs that your locks are in need of moisture and that they need oil to soften them up as well. When I get into talking about moisture, washing is the first step to moisturizing locks, but you need something that's gonna seal in that moisture so that it doesn't just dry up and evaporate and leave nothing there. So the cure to overwashing hair is number one, you can dial back on the washing, but also moisturize. If you're not conditioning, this can be your opportunity to condition. I don't condition my locks, I'm an oiler, but that is once again subject to the person. If you have grays or if you're colored, if your hair is colored, you will definitely need to be conditioning. But if you just have natural dark hair, I suggest at least using an oil on your scalp, something that's going to put moisture directly into the follicles of your hair. Now we're going to move into if you're washing your locks too little. Here are some of the signs. Number one, you will start to see dandruff. Dandruff is dead skin mixed with dirt, mixed with any other byproducts from your lifestyle. So if your hair is shedding, it needs to be cleaned. Number two, if you start to notice that your locks are gummy or whenever you press your locks, you feel residue left on your fingers. Whether that be oil, conditioner, dirt, whatever it may be, there's gonna be a feeling of resistance on your fingers if you rub them together, and that will let you know it's time to wash your hair. And number 3, if your hair starts to feel heavier than what you're used to it feeling. So this can be subject to the hair growing, of course, but you will never know the true weight of your hair if it's not properly cleansed. So make sure that you are washing your hair thoroughly, twice when you wash it. And you can find out the steps on how to wash your hair properly by watching this video here as well. I know that sometimes it is intimidating to wash our locks, so we may not be sure on how to approach it. So that video will give you step by step the washing procedure all the way down to drying. The process or the action that you can take to counteract washing your locks too little would be, number 1, to watch the video that I just suggested that is still posted in the corner, that will also be posted at the end of this video. But also use products that have less ingredients in them. I recommend not using a product that has more than 8 ingredients, period. There's no reason that you need to wash your body, your hair, anything on you with something that has more than 8 ingredients. So especially if you're already experiencing buildup, or if your hair is already overwhelmed with things being in it, try using a product that has minimal ingredients and washing it thoroughly with water. I hope that this video has been enjoyable for you this week. I hope that it's been helpful. I hope that it's relieved some stress or some questions that you may have had. If it didn't, please comment below any questions that you may still have, or any suggestions that you may have for anyone that helped you decide if you were washing your hair too little or too much. I cannot wait to see you guys again next week. I appreciate all the love and all of the support that I've been granted and blessed with, and I send you all love and light until next time.